jeez. Okay, yeah. The PlayStation camera is the best quality. Huh. Yeah, it's not the best quality. Not the best quality camera you'll ever see. Guess down here. Yep, I have a bill on this account. Shit, the last record, which is about a week ago. I need to get a ring light so you can see my face better. Get the elevator.
We should take a break after all that running around. Yeah, let's rest here for a bit.
What am I looking for? Oh, go to production zone accessibility. Well, I'm in production zone. Okay.
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see.
I can fix them like
One, two... not so many as I thought. I'll get to them tomorrow.
There we go. That's fixed the lighting issue.
Huh? That look in your eyes. You found something?
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention. Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later. It's the least I can do. We're all in this together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the bargain. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Wriothesley's watchful eyes.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too. Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with. Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's...
What do you want us to do?
Well, I won't call... Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking... Investigate the internals, but also there's no... my apologies.
But that's not a bad thing, right? Oh, right.
Let's go our separate ways for...
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek. There seem to be several people inside.
Right. I feel like we still... It's not impossible.
Oh, it's a bit hard to understand them from here. Oh. Someone, please help! She's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin.
The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Could it be poison?
Let me take a look. Please, lie down over here. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
You can do it, traveler.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you. I see now. My checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way.
Eh? Oh, that's good.
But I'll continue my diagnosis of... Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here? And here? Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. How strange. What about here? Does this hurt? Oh, I understand. So that's what it is. just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up.
So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious.
And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Woolsey, of this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you? Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
And she hopped away just like that.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
Her stomach ache's really bad. She was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sijuin take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Are you two...
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while. You...
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier.
Hey, don't start arguing now, please!
Please allow me to end.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this
He just slowly walked off? Like that?
I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine.
You real...
I'll accompany you two for a walk. No.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Thank you for getting our
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here. Miss Levine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
See ya!
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? I just want to double-check a few details, if that's all right with you.
Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead.
So her primary symptoms are abdominal pain, with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else?
That's it.
All right then.
Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds?
No, her base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure she'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please, make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods. And
got it! Paimon will hold the Traveler to that for sure. Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest. We've been to lots of places together. She may look a bit under the weather now, but she's actually super strong.
Oh, so you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry, she'll recover soon.
Hey, Loyal here. How you doing, mate? Oh, and Brittany too. Hello.
How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
Sorry, I just feel a little tired.
Well, now you can go back
Even though I
without a
shouldn't be.
worry
I
in the
woke up
world.
at 5 in the afternoon.
Remember to take the meds regularly, and don't forget bland foods.
Thank you, Miss Sejuine.
How are you both doing today? You both good? Ah. Man. I hope you get well soon. I really do. Sejuine's annoying. Alright, which way does it go? It is up here.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death! No, but you kept mumbling things
She
along
is,
the lines of,
but annoying
Paimon,
at the same
don't
time.
take my grilled fish and put down the Adeptus Temptation now! Paimon talked with Sejuine the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
Can this stop really being a Yap Fest, please? I just want to get to combat.
You...
Yeah, fair enough, man.
Today's the day! Let's go meet up with Vinny!
Oh.
Hmm?
No, I haven't played the game for on this account for a couple
Did you
of days.
two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule.
But I might
Nothing weird
might
happened.
just play on the stream until I reach AL45.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond with infiltrating a guarded strong. Lynette also felt like you have already.
So that's what Lynette
No, to
thinks.
be honest, I
Oh, Paimon
I
hopes
can do it
everything-
now.
Then,
It's just
let's
I've
go
not
check
been
on Lynette before.
in the best
Is
of
now
mind.
really a good time to go over?
According to my observations. Also, I'm.
Okay, then let's head over.
I've been distracted by something. I will make the Discord server. I'll make it tonight. Actually, screw it. I can make the server today. Give me 1 sec. Let's make the server whilst we're here. Right. Kind of. I'm not gonna go into it, but yes, kind of something kind of happened. Right. Let me just get my chat up on my stream because I'm gonna switch over to my PC so I can make up my PC because it'll be easier. You're still gonna see the content from the game, but I won't. Honestly, mate, I hope I feel so good. I hope I feel good soon too. I don't know. I've just been extremely. What's the best way to describe it? Exhausted. Um, I've been streaming every day. I don't know. I just don't feel the best. What do you think the Discord server's name should be? I'll let you pick. Well, I don't even know what that is. Um. I'm just gonna. Oh, I'll think of. I'll think of a name. Never am I. I'll make it a server right now. Right now, I just call it Dark KCO once channel server. It's not. Bruh. Discord is trying to I'm adding apps and that into my Discord. What else do I want to put? What do I want to put? Bro. Alright, give me 1 sec. I won't be able to see any messages for a minute. It's asking me to scan a QR code on Discord. How do I do that? Oh, scan QR code. Alright, I can still see your chats now. Hello. Hmm? What do you mean I missed some fields? There's nothing else here. There you go. Yes, I am human, stupid computer. Oh yeah? What is it? I think I found it. Well, I've basically created it already. I'm just adding in the last bits of details. Yeah, so I'm adding the last bits into it right now. I'm adding all the channels now. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, give me 2 seconds. I'm literally just adding the last. Just add that bot. Okay, I'll load it up now. I'll have a look. I'm assuming I just add them as a friend, right? Setup 6015. Jeez, I've got 7 viewers. Damn! Welcome to the stream, everyone. Wait. How do I add it in? I know it's the most invigorating gameplay, but I'm trying to set up a Discord server. Oh. I really don't know how to. Oh, no worries, mate. How do I add the button? I'm trying to figure it out, but I can't figure it out. One second. I will invite you to it first. It's alright. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, give me a couple of seconds, mate. Hey, nice. Alright, I always have. I was as far back as I remember. I've always had to wear glasses. I just didn't wear them due to the fact I lost them. Jesus, so much to do. Hey guys, I sent you an invite. Whilst you do that, I'm gonna Hey, nice. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna call Alicia real quick. I'm gonna mute myself. Alright, yeah, I could do that. Add apps to the server. There you go. You should be able to. I have. You've got admin access. I'm just gonna add Alicia into the channel. Into the mod server. Alright, almost done. Almost done. Sorry, I've not been on my stream for a while. Sorry, I was too busy working on a Discord server. It's all good now, though. All good. Oh, you didn't? No. Bloody pins and needles. Ah, that's annoying.
Lynette
That's annoying.
should be here right now.
Hello. Hey, Woody. How you doing, mate?
Huh.
Maybe they'll get a hold of you tomorrow then. If you sign a contract, then chances are they're gonna get a hold of you tomorrow.
Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Sijwin isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
I hope so too. I hope so too.
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
Yeah, that island. Yeah, what about it?
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records.
Fair enough.
Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit
Why is
of
someone
your
called
patients,
Mayonnaise trying to join my
a quick
world?
guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. These sure
I
are
have
some
on my main
interesting
account.
books. Who knew Sijwin would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time. None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
You're fair enough, Alicia.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Piss off, Linny. God, he's so annoying. One sec, for some reason it's not coming up on the stream. Alright, I'll have a look now.
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I like the rules. I like the rules. They're pretty good.
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... not so many as I thought. I'll get to them tomorrow.
Well, yeah, so screenshots, add reactions. No, this is not emoji. Right, I've done a in need of admin channel in the general section. So if people need to report stuff like the, breaking the rules and that kind of stuff, they can put it there.
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
Oh, it's the hatch. Stupid hatch.
Ah, this is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well. The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here!
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, "Out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards."
This is...
Is that all? The back.
Show me! Now!
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss
Nah,
Lynette
I'll
of the
keep you as
Fatui could
admin.
be right now?
You put in work for the server, so I'll keep you as an admin.
No. Could she have? Is she already?
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as
You
bait?
fucking burnt your noodles. No, not
You mean
the noodles.
He was aware of our goals
Anything
from the very
but
beginning?
the noodles.
Why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning.
Yes, I will.
You are not from the
I'll
same
have to make
camp as
one.
us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though. I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds. Could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
Oh.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down. Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No. I'm the leader of this operation.
Yeah, of course you
and
can.
I'm the one responsible for this team. I'll go talk to Wriothesley.
Hey, don't be reckless. Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
He's rushed out the door. After him.
Spinning Fremine
I
intensifies.
feel like we still have some room to make changes on
Alicia.
these details.
Because of you, all I got in my head now is beep,
It's not
beep,
impossible,
beep,
but it'll require
beep,
extensive
beep,
testing.
Is that so?
beep, 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 beep,
Very
beep,
well.
beep,
Then please be
beep,
mindful of the
beep.
time.
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in. Someone! Please help! She's...
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted. Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill. Wait! Wait! It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
Okay.
He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Wriothesley's office.
God damn it. Oh, thanks, mate. I'll have a look.
Come out and face me, Wriothesley!
Aren't we at an administrative
Nice.
office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
I like it.
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head?
I know.
He's probably
It's
not
not gonna
looking
happen,
to attack
though.
me right
I mean,
now.
we've
All of the
been
hostages
waiting
are in
since
his
what,
hands,
4.2?
and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the
It's
start.
not gonna happen.
So you deliberately aroused the traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation.
I really
just
wanted
so
to
that
come
you'd
back.
be
I
able to
want his
kidnap
weapon.
Lynette. As for Fremine, no.
I want his
You
weapon,
probably
so I want him
didn't
to
even
come back.
interfere with Child's escape. You let him go so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
I know you
You
do.
removed our
You
original
just-
members
you-
and
let's be
spread
honest,
the
you
news of
don't
Child's
want him,
escape
you
so
want his
Father would
baker.
assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone
you
is here,
won't.
so I'll
Especially
only need to
since
say this
all of
once.
its banners have done quite
Thank
poorly
you so
due
much
to bad
for
timing.
cooperating with me.
You know, like being in between Nouvellette and
Eager and to the
Farina
point, I
is
see.
not a good timing considering
Alas,
those are
only
two
Miss
characters
Lynette
that
is
everyone
currently
wanted.
having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremenet should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean... You locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremenet's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremenet is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I.
People like to flex, but at the same time, people flexing tends to bring other people down, which can only just cause arguments in the server. I would like you to contact your superior, which is not what we want.
Ideally, invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no-man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame.
I guess no matter where you go, conflict is
After all,
always
I've
going to be a
amassed
thing.
quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Lenny!
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front.
Oh,
no matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5...
Wait,
2, 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Lenny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws. Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request.
Update servers as in,
Question
like,
1.
streaming times,
Regarding
whether
the
I'm
hidden
going to
rules
stream
of the
or not,
production
if
zone, what is
any,
the
like,
truth behind the one about
situations
not
that
being allowed
occur
to work for
happen.
3 days in a row?
Or, like, updates in, like, the rules and stuff so you can let people know. Not this garbage.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before.
I'm just gonna spam through it.
We often see Miss Sijuin. Fonta's internal report. The research note said, according to Collins.
Boom, boom, boom.
We often see Miss Sijuin. Fonta's internal reports.
Yep. None of them are right. Yes, please.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for. We often see Miss Sijuin observe. Fonta's internal reports. The research note said that the Melusine. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of.
I don't know, game.
I've been told that the infirmary.
This
The
whole
Fonta
mechanic
promoter
is
has been
stupid.
We often see Miss Sijuin.
Well, I know it's incorrect.
The
I'm just
Fonta
whittling it
promoter has
down.
I've been told that the infirmary. The research note said that. We often see Miss Sijuin.
There we go.
So that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are
Paimon,
not
please take those
supposed to
glasses
work
off again.
3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared, but in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right, now for my next question. There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo... We often see Miss Sijuin... The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons would spend them on Fonta. The research note said that according to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because... Fonta's internal report... The Fonta promoter has been...
Oh, that's right. That's right. Let's go.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the Pancration ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange, blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer.
That's great, mate. As long as it works, that's good.
Really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fonta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fonta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fonta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words, I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind! You'll pay for this! Ah!
Lenny, are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sijuin. That was a fantastic shot.
It was nothing, Your Grace.
Sijuin?
Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional.
Give me 1 second.
As I just demonstrated.
Sijuin... You...
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties.
But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
Yeah, sure. Let's add some fun stuff. Why not?
But
I mean, the
really
service...
am just doing
You
what
want a
Monsieur
server to be
Nervulette
fun so
told
people
me to
feel
do.
engaged with the server.
Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Sijuin, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you.
What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want. But let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sigewinne, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You... What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
Some space, please.
Ah, Miss Clarande. My door.
Fremine... Fremine...
What's going on? What is Clarande doing here?
Work.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clarande while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Throw Fremine.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sigewinne may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time... Well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved 2.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Oh.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
Lenny, are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler,
Oh.
Paimon, you're here too.
Oh no.
Fremine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Oh no. I hope the issues get sorted.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette?
On it.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Oh man. Poor Fremine. Imagine drinking primordial seawater. Mood. Oh, was it?
Bring it!
I'm going the wrong way, right? Yes, I am. Bruh. Yeah, fair enough. What's that? What's your rule when you're serving me? See, I would like that rule, but at the same time, I want my community to be friendly with each other. Plus, I think rules are quite good to have. Exactly.
Bring it!
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Lenny. Lynette.
We're all here.
Where am I?
The infirmary, at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger.
How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it. Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
I just remembered I might have to be forced to play as Fremine, right?
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned. Where could Master Child be?
Yep, okay, I'm forced to play as Fremine. Alright. This isn't cheating, I'm being forced to do it. Alright, if I wasn't forced to doing it and I did chose to use it willingly, then yes, it's
This
cheating.
mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
Thanks, game. I need to know the door of resurrection is available. Jeez, my brain just fired. I had a brain fart.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Okay, I can't remember how I do that. Wait. Oh, I might. Do I gotta rotate it again? I might have to rotate it again. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've done this. Okay, yeah, I can't. Oh god. I might have just screwed myself over. Oh no, I haven't. Good. Or have I? I really do not remember this puzzle. Oh yeah, I got to do the event after I've done this. Because I haven't started doing the event yet, and it'll be free mostly. Oh, you lower it, you spin it, and you bring. Oh, okay. Don't mind me, I'm just being stupid. I don't want to play as Remedy anymore. This is cheating. No, I haven't. I've never built Fremenate ever. I forgot I was forced to play as Fremenate here.
This is where the water starts. Okay.
Yeah, you misspelled it, but it's alright. There's a T at the end of it. You were off by one letter.
I'll go take a look as well.
Oh, there's R as well. It's Fremenate, like Fremenette. I would have thought for this part of the game you'd see Fremenate put on his little helmet thing.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. There are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the? My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on? No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Yeah, it's because it's a nation of Hydro, isn't it? So whereas they've got they've got the power of the Hydro Archon, I guess, to help them. Or the blessing of the Hydro Archon, whereas every region doesn't have that.
Feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater.
Like you can say with Natlan, they've got the power of the Sacred Flame, don't they? And how like Mondstadt has the power of freedom and the wind, Geo with Mora and that kind of stuff.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak for Monet. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Lenny?
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are...
Thank you.
I'm yawning. How long is left for this Archon quest? Shouldn't be too long now. I also have to ascend my characters. They're looking really, really, really weak. Like, really weak. Hey, nice. You'll get there. Am I gonna be able to get out of here, or am I just gonna stand here and look pretty? There you go.
Excuse me?
I take it Mr. Fremonet's condition has stabilized?
Alright, what's this plan? I'm gonna go get
I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of
Yeah,
your visit, Miss Siegewien?
I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.
I wanted to check up on Miss Clarande. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now, then.
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
Of course. but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
I may or may not have accidentally knocked the camera a little bit. There you go.
Where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Then Paimon will begin. Did
Welcome,
you know
come.
Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
Yeah.
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals. Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth,
Yeah, my
I didn't
brain
really
doesn't
do
want
anything
any better,
special
mate.
to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable
to be honest,
that the Knave
I'm
would make
actually
a
really
big
hungry right
deal
now.
out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger
I'm
went.
hungry too.
So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping Linny's group would just do your work for you?
You make it sound like that's a
I
bad
don't know.
thing.
What should you eat?
Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremine has told you already the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise. The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Are the rumors true that you're also a former criminal?
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates.
Fair enough.
That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that is, but
of
fair
course.
enough.
I paid her good Mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremine was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremine.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant? Follow me.
Okay. Oh.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is. Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
Alright, I'll have a look.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
I haven't, well, you can send it on.
What a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone.
Ah.
Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and
Damn,
tell your
that
little
looks
Fatui
nice.
friends everything?
It actually does look quite nice, to be fair.
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
By the way, you want to...
Well,
Sorry,
I advise
but
you
want to
wait
try
until you've
something.
seen the
Can you
whole
try to
truth
tag
of this
everyone?
place for
Sure.
yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
There you go. I tagged everyone. Sorry, I only just saw that message.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Ah, fair enough. Man, I can go for a good cup of tea right now, but I'm lacking the sugar to make one.
Whoa. They all just went up one by one.
Go on, have a look.
I'm lacking the sugar and the milk to make a cup of tea, which is annoying.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit
because some
awkward.
parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally.
Sorry, I
Normally,
didn't see
ignored
the
it,
previous messages because
but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking? Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising. Yes, that's very likely.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh. Oh!
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all. Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon Egeria ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished.
A character that I
no sympathy
hate.
of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle,
I think there's
and the
two.
bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent.
Actually, three.
And prayed to the Hydro
I
Archon,
don't like Barbara.
asking
I
if
think
there
she's
was still
annoying.
anything
I
they could
hate
do.
Dory, and I do not like Ganyu.
The Hydro Archon took pity on them and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves. And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they
I'm gonna
gathered
get hate
underneath
for that,
the
I
sea
know.
and began to build a fortress.
But those
It
are just
became a
my
community down there in the deeps.
those are just my opinions.
And over the years, helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the Sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past. After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontanian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea. To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third. Let's go somewhere else. I want to This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone!
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if Your Grace
What
insists.
would be my vision if I
They
was in
seem
Genshin?
harmless
If
enough,
I
so
could
I'll
have
trust
one.
them for now.
I don't know.
Well, how about
I
some
kind of like the
reintroductions?
idea of being
This
a
is Jurier,
pyro
one
or
of the
electro.
highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're not local, so I guess it's possible for you not to have heard of him.
Edwin's main areas of research were archeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You
Fair
want
enough.
to blow up the fortress of Meripede?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez.
No worries, mate. Have a good
Forget
night.
I said anything then. Follow me.
Have a good night, mate.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Your
ya.
constant amazement makes it
Thanks for
seem
joining.
like the fortress can do anything.
Have a good night.
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
ship? This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontanian history?
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships.
Paimon, please shut up.
People believe that hope can
Before
always be found
literally
at the end
pick
of
you
a
up
voyage.
and throw you.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the Primordial Sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontanians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster. Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. Alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions? Seems like you're good. I'll leave you here for now.
Oh,
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
yeah. We'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
Oh. Yay. First of all, let's go to the event. Let's go get done. If I don't do it, it's going to be sitting there for ages. I'm never going to get it done. Wait, it's down? Okay. I'm gonna drown. I'm not drowning. Oh my god! I'm alive! I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just running around. Yeah. For a second there, I thought it was Madam Ping. At least that's what I thought it said. I was like, why is Madam Ping here at Wongshun Inn? 740, 280 I can get. I've done the event before, so I think I remember where they are. Did they change? Maybe they change. Huh. Okay. Maybe they change. I don't. No, they don't change. They do not change.
Bring it.
Oh. Okay. They spawn in one at a time. If you find one, the other doesn't spawn. Gotcha. Alright. Yep, the next one's up there. Yeah, the final one, if I'm not mistaken, is up there. Right there.
Bring it.
Alright, I gotta remember. Screw, what you doing normally? Alright. It's somewhere over here. I would think, right? Maybe? It's like the exact opposite of the digital count. So it's over there. There it is. Alright, the next one is... right by the center.
Bring it.
And the last one, I believe... yeah. Heady Chill Camp. This way. Nice. Alright. Trying Vale, really. Well, there's another one here as well, so we'll get this one done first. Maybe we'll get the one done in the Trying Vale.
Bring it.
think I know there's a squirrel right by the waterfall. Well, the squirrel will be here, right? Oh, there's a bird first, which is in the center. Yeah. Bird, and then it's a squirrel.
Bring it!
And then it's the crane, which is up there. Now, on to the final event. Oh, over this way. Let's keep going. God damn it. That's embarrassing.
Bring it!
Alright, look at the wall clear. Really? What the hell just happened? What a stupid place to put the event.
Bring it!
Really? Is there really no way up there? No. Oh my god, where are you taking me? Oh yeah, this is where I want to go. Alright, where's the sign? There it is. Alright, this one, if I remember correctly, was annoying. Yes, it's directly where I'm facing. Let's hope it's there. Yeah, it's up there. Right. And the next one, I believe. That's where I am. Right by the pond. Again, right by the pond. Over this way. It's right there. I can see the little hotel statue. That's it. That's the event I can do for now. Wait. Wonder what my P's are on the sound panel. I don't think it'll be that high. I really don't think it'll be that high.
Add Astro. Thank you for
Let's have a look. Oh, you were about to have a look. I can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 48. Right, 48p. 49. No, 4 star. Running your sword. That's the amount, makes it 50p. You won. Last one. Oh, it's another 4 star. Damn. Alright. That's 52p. Alright. Well, I have been streaming for 2 hours and 25 minutes, so I'm going to end the stream here and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!